Good morning, it's good to see you. I was walking around doing the video this morning. I was about 3/4 of the way through when a subscriber, Peter, who lives on Gili Meno and owns a business here and is married to local people, stopped me and said, hey, would you like to come in for something to eat? As things have transpired, Peter probably knows more about Gili Meno than anybody else. There's his lovely wife Anna and his daughter, I'm sorry I forgot your name?
Louis.
Louis. Thanks so much for lunch, Anna and Louis. It's so nice, yeah?
See you later.
Thank you, see you.
That's George.
And there's the young fella George. Hey George.
This is my grandson.
His grandson. How old are you, George?
No, almost 10.
Almost 10.
Turning 10.
You speak so good English already.
Yeah.
Yeah? Bisa bicara bahasa Indonesia juga?
A little bit.
Just looking at your place here, mate, it's obviously, you've set it up pretty well. It's pretty established. You've been here a while, haven't you?
Yeah, been here since 2006 and married the wife in 2007, and because of her, everything's in her name and it just works.
Yeah, nice. Did you, when you first came here, did you build this immediately? Or has it been a step-by-step sort of progression?
No, definitely a step-by-step progression. Yeah.
What drew you to Gili Meno, Peter?
I put my toe in the sand up here when my uncle brought me here the first time and said, what am I doing back in Australia? Why am I working in a steel mill? Why am I working in a gas and fuel plant? And I just said, no, I should be up here on the beach.
Yeah.
That's where a bloke should be.
Yeah, you're an old surfer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Should we take a walk down the beach?
Okay.
I've noticed there's been a shift now in Meno. It's become a little bit more popular. It's on the map a little bit. Have you noticed more people coming in?
First we were worried about not enough people coming to support our lifestyle, but now we're sort of thinking, oh, there's too many people coming.
Careful what you wish for, you reckon?
Yeah, that's right.
The other thing I've been interested in, Peter, is over time coming to these places, I notice a lot of the families sell off land, and I'm wondering, when these families that have lived on these places like Gili Meno or Tuangan or area, and they sell vast tracts of their land, and which is, considerable amounts of money, what do they do with it? Where do they go? Do they leave the island? Do they invest their money? Do they build somewhere on Lombok? How do they deal with that amount of money?
It's true, a lot of the locals sell off their land, but their main priority is their religion, and they want to go to Mecca.
Really?
Yeah, they spend thousands and thousands of dollars going to Mecca, and often not only once,
Really?
So they don't change their lifestyle with the money they get. A lot of them get I know blokes that have sold their money for large amounts, and you look at their house and that, and they haven't changed a thing.
Peter was telling me an Australian guy has set this up here. It's quite a special little place. Does he live here full time? Does he?
No, he just comes and has his holidays here. He's here half the year.
Half the year?
Yeah, the place is called Meno House. It's really nice here.
Can I ask you, would you know, generally roughly, how much would you have to drop to set up something like this?
To set it up, oh geez, you're looking at a couple of mil surely.
It's a couple of mil?
Yeah, easy for starters, yeah.
It's pretty big dough, isn't it,
Well, it's on the beach. Where else do you get on the beach,
Yeah. Unspoilt views.
Can't get on the beach in Australia.
So you would say this guy built this? God, this is huge.
Yeah, a Westerner built it.
A Westerner built it. How long ago?
About 5 years ago.
It's not being lived in?
No, it's never been really open.
So what is it?
And then it's a hotel accommodation. He was pretty into the gym, and he wanted a big gym in there, which is a good idea. But he had a couple of other properties on the other islands and stuff, and I think he got tied up with a few things and never came back to it after the earthquake.
I'll just have a 2018. Let's have a sticky beak in there. It never opened?
No, not properly, no.
Wow.
So there's a bit of this going on.
I was going to make the comment, walking around today, I've noticed there's just a lot of vacant places that, seem never to have been...
They never came back after the earthquake, a lot of people.
Right.
The earthquake freaked them out.
Do you think it freaked them out, or they just didn't see that there was any money opportunity after that? It'd take too long to recover?
Yeah, basically, yeah, it takes too long to re-establish themselves.
So this is the main central village?
No, this is the outside of the northern end village.
Right.
So
It's very quiet in here.
It's Ramadan, mate. They're all sleeping because they're all hungry.
I guess that's the truth of it, isn't it?
They'll all start to wake up. They'll be moving at about 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, and then they'll be breaking puasa.
Why are you running at me? You think I've got food?
You're probably fasting as well.
Yeah. The animals are feeling a bit hungry.
No, everybody just sleeps this time of day in Ramadan. You know, so.
Yeah. But this is pretty much as local as it gets in Meno.
Yeah.
This is a traditional style. These houses elevated off the ground to get the wind.
They're actually government-built houses from the earthquake because their original houses collapsed.
Really? So the government...
This is an original house. That one didn't collapse. The government gave them subsidy for this house.
Right.
And this is a subsidy house. The earthquake was terrible in 2018. It really, there were 700 people that died in Lombok.
Yeah, yeah. It was devastating for businesses and families, because obviously a lot of the younger people that live around here would have been working in the bars and the restaurants and that on the coast.
Sure.
So,
and it happened at about 7:30 at night.
right.
So everybody was at work, having a good time.
I imagine the difference here is when the earthquake hit, when things like COVID and earthquakes and that hit other parts of Indonesia, a lot of people go back to the village and they go back to the rice. They can feed themselves, but that's not the case here. There are no rice fields here.
Well,
there's no farming.
Yeah, we did get a lot of government emergency rice
Oh, you
sent in
did?
by the
You
government.
did?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So we got that for free, and then we just mixed it up with local, what Westerners know as moringa,
Yeah.
and small blue bait, which is like anchovy.
Yes, I'm familiar with it.
And we used to just eat heaps of it.
This looks like a new path, mate. They're spending some money here, hey? Like they're
That's true.
Would you say is Meno the forgotten island? Is that the?
It is the forgotten island, but not. They did donate us this road. They did put in this road, so
Yeah.
we're very happy with this road.
Yeah.
So it really improved things. This land here.
Your land. This is your land.
This is our land here.
Right.
Yeah.
Hi, Billy.
Billy the cat.
Billy the cat. Good to see you, Billy. Peter's been kind enough to bring us into his home in Meno, Gili Meno. I feel really privileged actually, because you don't often get the opportunity to see the real, and I know I hate this term, the real side of things, but this is how people live here, you know?
So a mixed marriage lives.
Mixed marriage lives, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say, relative to the other people that live here, that you're quite affluent?
Yes.
Like quite wealthy? Yeah.
Because of my Australian dollars before.
Yeah. So this whole property's yours?
Yeah.
So is that like a guest house or something?
That was our first thing we built, that one there. And that's just, we rent that out now.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is the main house, which is your house?
Yeah.
It's huge.
Oh, big enough. I mean,
How many of you are living here? You yourself, your wife and your 2 kids?
yeah. Yeah.
It's quite big enough for that, I think. Peter, am I being intrusive if I just ask to stick my nose in the front door?
No.
Is that all right?
We'll go in. I've got to get those guitars.
Peter is a blues lover as much as I am, so we've kind of connected on the music, and we're going back to his restaurant and bar, and we're going to play some music, probably quite poorly. Ah, right.
But this house, the heat rises and leaves through there.
Right.
And so there's no aircon in here. And I kind of like that.
Yeah. It's not hot in here at all.
No.
I like the way it's furnished. I like this exposed kind of,
Yeah, open living.
and the obviously you can see that you've opened up all the sides of the building
Yeah.
to get that flow. It's so important, isn't it, if you're going to do it normally and naturally.
Yeah.
Like, have a look at this. Like, everything on the sides of the walls is open, whether it be concertina doors or whether it be the windows and that sort of. Is this a traditional design, Peter, or is this something you implemented and thought you needed?
I just implemented it. I see a few more people following though.
Yeah.
With the whole let the hot air escape out the roof.
But you can feel it now, even in a very subtle way. You can feel the breeze coming through and going up, can't you?
And we haven't even got the fans on.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, simple.
It's a nice place.
And I like this area. This is my boys' area. You'd appreciate this with all the windows open.
Yeah, yeah.
And I do the office, my computer, and we come in here and
Just get away from it all. And
this is the office area. What do you call it?
a couple of knives, is it, or
Oh, they're parangs, yeah.
parangs?
Yeah, we use them to cut the fences and stuff. And you got short ones,
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
big ones. I love these parangs. You need a good machete here.
And just the locals make them here, or do you get them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Usually other islands, Sumbawa, I think this one was from.
Right.
You know, so no, you've got to have a few of these for chopping trees and.
There's a couple of guitar cases there.
Yeah. So we'll carry them.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. I
haven't opened them.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if any of our jamming will be put on video, but it's going to be a fun afternoon, I think. Peter, I have to thank you, mate. You've opened up. I've been coming to Meno since the late 80s, early 90s, and I've never sort of been exposed to the sort of this side of it. So, cheers, mate. I really appreciate it. Eh?
No worries. Keep playing.
We're about to go and have a jam at Peter's restaurant or bar, and yeah, it might be a late night. I'm looking forward to it. As always, thanks very much for coming along. I really appreciate it, and yeah, I hope you're well and happy in life and doing the things you want to do, like we're doing.